Talk to me, baby.
Ringside Mafia.
Talk to me, baby. Ha! Yeah! Woo! Ringside Mafia Sundays. Y'all know what time it is.
Yes,
Talk
sir.
to me, baby.
Yes,
Yeah!
yes, sir.
Yeah,
We in
man.
here, fresh off of war games and everything. We feeling good, looking great.
uh.
But like I said, it's time for a real people roll call. Y'all know what I really wanted to say. Slim Doggy Dog, how you feeling today?
And I feel good. I feel great, man. It's been a good Sunday because I haven't had to do a thing. Everything is done. You know what I'm saying? All the shoppings, the leaving out the house didn't have to happen because it really snowed. Outside of that,
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. The way I felt about it last night, I guess we'll get into that, man. What's up, my weeple? Y'all talk to me.
Rico, how you doing today? Talk to me, baby.
Hey, you must have sent me your honey-do list. I had to fix a door. I had to shovel some snow. I had to change the air filter on the furnace. I've been busy all day, but you know what? I'm here right now and I'm ready, baby. Let's go.
Talk about it, man.
How about the first lady of Ringside Mafia? Talk to us, baby.
I'm doing great. I got some rest, so I'm ready to go.
All right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with some
That's
good rest
what's
and
up.
everything. Because yes, it was Sunday for me. I feel good. I feel great. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
I had a CW for the first time yesterday.
Oh,
So
yes.
I'm definitely feeling good. Talk to me, baby. But before we continue, make sure, my good people, you like, comment, share, and subscribe. What my man Slim Doggy say, my weeple. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Talk to me, baby.
Talk about it, man.
Let's keep this shit going. The beat goes on. The beat goes on. The beat
Rocking and
goes
rolling,
on.
baby.
Yeah.
Word.
But let's jump into it
Word.
like a cannonball and 8 feet. Man, war game.
Oh Lord.
It's mixed. It's a lot of mixed reviews in the IWC and everything, but I don't really care about the IWC. I care about what's going on in the Ringside Mafia's opinion.
You better say
right
it.
here. So we're gonna sit here. Well, before we kick into it, we go match by match and everything. But I just want everybody's review, ranking, 1 to 10, of how did y'all like war games?
Ooh.
First, I'm gonna let you kick this off. 1 to 10. Where you at?
Ooh, shit.
Maybe like a 7.
7. All right.
Yeah.
That's
Rico, talk to me.
I give it a C as well, a 7 for sure.
high.
Slim Doggy Dog.
I'm giving it like a 6.5. 6.5.
All y'all higher than me is I'm giving it a 6.
I'm gonna give it a.
I'm giving it a 6. All y'all higher than me. I'm giving it a 6, man. I'm giving it a 6, and we will break it down match by match and everything. This is going to be one of the first real review shows that we have in on Ringside Mafia. We're going to go match by match and talk about the highs and lows of every match. Then we're going to sit here and talk about our opinions at the end of it. So stay tuned to the end, and you see what I'm feeling with it. Talk to me, baby.
Talk about it, man.
So we're going to sit here and kick off. War Games kicked off with the women's War Games and everything. How everybody feeling about this? I enjoyed it. That's right now the best match, maybe second best match. Cause I really love Dominic Mysterio and John Cena match, but we get there when we get there. But the women's War Games really did deliver, in my opinion.
Yes, they did.
And everything.
Yes, they did.
How y'all feel about it, man? Talk about it, Rico. I'll let you kick this one off. How you feel about
Talk about it, Rick.
It was a good match. I enjoyed it. The things that I loved about the match, the combination of the big, powerful women on the heel side, doing the thing, man. The things that I did not like about that was the positioning in which they came out. Lash coming out last with no pop was kind of like, that sucked. That absolutely sucked. I kind of wish that they had the advantage so that if hers was the last, like if she was the last to come out for that team, then Rhio would have got the pop and it would have been, carried into the end of that match. Keep it flowing, right? So I love that. I loved Becky and her mind, like the way her mind works in all of these matches and her facials and all of that expression of it. I loved it. It was a good match, man. That's my take on it.
Slim Doggy, talk to me, baby.
Most definitely. I was very, very much entertained with this match. I think I like this match more than any other match besides the John Cena, and that was just because it's Cena. It's his last this was his last pay per view. You know what I'm saying? Because Saturday Night Live is just a TV house show. You know what I'm saying? We all talk about that. So with this being the last pay per view, man, this match right here really it really drew me in. You know, they started the show with this, and I was really drawn in by Becky, as Rico said. Y'all know I was talking about Becky all last night, how much I love her and how much I love how much of a character she is, and like she's so believable, bro. Outside the ring, you would not believe that this lady is any different than who you see on TV. So I really enjoyed it, man. I was okay with the outcome, and yeah, I probably get this match like a 6.5, 7 too, but I enjoyed it.
First lady, talk to us, baby.
I enjoyed the match. It wasn't like anything spectacular, but it was okay. It was a good match. Touching on what Rico said about Lash being the last one and no pop, it just really goes to show that WWE fans are NXT fans because, like, I love Lash Legend. Like, she is a heavy hitter and she is great, but I guess everybody got to get used to her.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, it was a good match. It was great spots in there. EO with the trash can, of course. Rhea, is Rhea Ripley. But yeah, it was a good match. Okay, it was okay.
Yeah, they still tall and still victorious at the end. I enjoyed it. Like I said, we all feel the same way about Lash Legend coming out last with no pop. But at the same time, with her coming out last with no pop, she sit here and came in and made herself get a pop because she
That
came in
part.
there dominated. She made a
She did.
statement. She whooped ass.
He did.
And that's it. Now they know who the bougie bully is.
She did.
Talk to us, baby.
She did.
She was over here having Alexa Bliss like a rag doll.
Yeah.
They started
Definitely.
cheering. They started feeling good about it. Like, damn, who is she? Like you said, people don't pay attention to NXT.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. She's still under the WWE umbrella, and for some reason, casual wrestling fans don't mess with NXT like that. And that's for a whole different subject. I actually wanted to put this in my notes today, talking about Carmelo Hayes and a few other people that came to the main roster. Why isn't their stuff? But we're back to women's war games. I'm not about to fade away. Not about to fade away.
Yeah.
But the fact is, the bougie bully sit there and made a statement. Now people gonna look for more out of that woman and everything.
She did.
Now I'm sitting over here talking about the IWC. Now the IWC is sitting over here comparing this to the blood and guts of AEW.
Yeah.
And not gonna sit here and supersede that. The women in the AEW blood and guts, that's a whole different dynamic. They whooped ass. It's different. And yes, it was better. It was light years better than this. I will say that. But we gotta stop having the tribalism and stop carrying it over. Oh, this one was better than that.
Yeah.
This is better than that. No, just sit here and enjoy it. Let's sit here and rank it on WWE standards.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the match from start to finish. Once again, this is my 5th time. I am going to give her some credit. Becky Lynch really does great. Her selling, her storytelling, with just her facial expression, or how
Definitely.
she delivers and everything. She does great on what she does and everything. Only thing I would have done different, like Rick said, is the lineup on how people came out.
Yeah.
I would have loved just to sit here and have a rivalry renewed with Charlotte and Becky starting it off. I think that would have been just so fire to me.
Yeah.
And just continue it going forward with that. But I really enjoyed the match. It's must see and everything. EO been in every single War Games match, and she has that same spot.
Yeah.
She had a trash can with her name on it. I love it. I love it. It was good. It was very entertaining, and they done what they supposed to do. Now I'm curious on how they're going to continue this feud outside of it. You already know how it is with the men. What are they going to do with the women outside of this?
Yeah.
Boom. I give it an 8 out of 10. Not 8 out of 5, 8.5 out of 10 actually.
Oh, okay.
Also, what I didn't like is no shark cages. Like, I think that's another thing. I hated that.
I hated that.
That's.
But I hated it more for the men than the women though.
Yeah.
Women, yeah.
Because I wanted CM Punk and Roman to get in there. That's the most viewed post in WWE history.
Yeah.
And like I said, and we couldn't even.
And with Cody in there, oh my god.
That's one of the reasons why I gave it like a 6.5, 7, just because it's like uh the order that y'all like as y'all said that they was running out. I would much rather see them standing and letting the thing pick them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Versus them coming out the way that they did. So great match.
No,
Like I said, I enjoyed that shit. But
Go
yeah,
ahead.
for sure. Just to see the interaction between them as they're standing in the cage,
yeah,
who's
hmm
gonna go out next? You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like that cage cam was fun. That was a good little spot that they
definitely.
had in those. So yeah, just that. I feel like that took away from it. Just a nice significant piece of it because we look forward to that. We look forward to
Right.
their interactions and how they are going to, you know, try and little brother each other if that's
Yeah.
right,
It gave me a Rumble feel. Like this is not the
Bingo,
Rumble.
exactly.
right,
Yeah.
A
right,
word rumble feeling. There you go. I like that. That's
yeah.
exactly what it was, and everything. But yeah, maybe they bring it back next year. Who knows?
Shit.
But we know somebody that's not coming back next year, and that's John Cena. We're gonna sit here and
Oh
talk about
man.
John Cena versus Dominic Mysterio
oh
right here
my
because this
god,
match right here was my favorite match on the card. And I really enjoyed it.
Hmm.
Man, you talking about storytelling. You talking about underhanding tactics. You talking about Dom is about to really be a future rock star in this business
yeah,
Hmm.
right
talk
now.
about
And
it,
like I
man.
said, even though we sitting over here trying to say it's slanted because he was a hometown, no, that's not what it is. Not because he in his hometown. Dominic Mysterio for the last month, maybe 2 months, really been a rock star.
Yeah,
He's sitting over there is really showing his position right here is great. He is Eddie Guerrero's son, for Christ's sake. He's over here killing it. He's doing what he got to do. And then, like I said, adding Liv Morgan back to it was just a cherry on
Yeah.
top. And I
here
said, I really enjoyed it.
you see
Very
her.
dry. Like nobody could sit here and say that they anticipated that 'cause I didn't see it coming. Nobody sit here and seen it coming. I'm glad it hasn't been nobody so far in the IWEC that, oh, I knew she was
Oh,
coming. I knew
I
she was
knew it was
coming.
gonna happen.
I knew that was gonna happen.
I knew
I'm
that
glad
was gonna
nobody
happen.
else was able to say that. I'm glad nobody didn't say that, and I very enjoy it. I love the surprise factor in wrestling, especially in WWE, especially with the dirt sheets always ruining everything. Go ahead, let's talk about it, Slim Doggy. Let you kick this one off.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. Listen. This match right here was like I said was one of the ones for me. It was the highlight match for me just because it's one of John Cena's last pay-per-views. I don't know if everyone counts Saturday night main event as a pay-per-view. That's
No.
why I'm saying
No,
that. I hope
it's
they
not
don't.
good.
It's not. So this is
It's
his
not.
last pay-per-view, man. And dog, just if we look at Dom, you know what I'm saying? Look at him, bro. His trajectory could not have been written better, bro. Like his last match. I mean, Cena's last pay per view, he got beat by Dirty Dom. Cause that's under his belt. If he is not a world champion by next year, middle of next year, end of next year, WWE drops the ball. No cap,
Yeah.
bro. No
Yes.
cap, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on. You see this?
Greatest wrestler under 30.
Come
Greatest
on, bro.
wrestler under 30. Number one on that ESPN list
No question.
for a reason.
No question. No question. I enjoyed this match though. I really did, man. I love the selling that John did. You know what I'm saying? I love Liv's comeback, jumping on John Cena, and then the little eye thing. I love when they do that. You know what I mean? But Liv's is more believable because she looked like she could really be crazy. Yeah.
She looked like my man's from, but she looked like what's the name from Toy Story? Like the bad kid that used to be blowing up stuff.
Sid, Sid.
Sid. That's
Sid,
what she
yeah.
looked like. I always said she looked like Sid from Toy Story. Go ahead, First Lady, kick it off. Talk to us, baby.
Dom, I agree with Slim. Like Dom is gonna be in that heavyweight title scene next year soon. Like it's Dom Mysterio. He grew up in this, and you can tell. Like even that whole injury where we thought he messed up his shoulder. Like he's so believable, and
Yep.
I
I
believe.
love Dom. I
I believe
always
it.
Yeah.
I believe
yeah,
it.
yeah. I like at first I loved to hate Dom, and I just love Dom. And yeah. Liv coming back was amazing. I knew she was like I didn't know she was coming back, but I figured like my girl been gone for a minute, so it was nice to see her.
Most definitely.
Go ahead, Rick. Talk to us, baby.
Dom has established himself as the number one heel in the business right now in this match. That boy went out there and took down the greatest of all time with all the shenanigans. We said last week we thought he was gonna win. We said last week it was gonna be some shenanigans in it. We didn't know what it
Yep.
was gonna be, but they pulled out all the stops. All the Judgment Day had a hand in getting him back on top, and that boy went out there and performed. You know how when Barry Bonds was playing for the Giants and they were like, everything that he's doing is because he on steroids. He still had to go out there and hit the fucking ball.
He did.
Guess what?
He did.
That boy went out there on steroids, hitting that ball out the park because he was in his hometown, hyped up. Everything was supposedly against them because you got John Cena as the greatest of all times. But guess
Everything
what?
was supposed to be what, Rico? Say it again.
It's supposed to be against them. I said it.
Against
I'm using Chris Jericho's
Jericho.
against.
Yeah, that's why I said it. That's funny.
But yeah, man. I thoroughly am 100% behind Dirty Dom. That boy deserves all the accolades because he's been putting in the work and he is definitely stepping into his own. I love that we got to watch him grow up in that match and over the last few years, him growing up even more. Just from when he came back as, Dom Mysterio, the son of Rey Mysterio, and they sitting there doing the thing, and he's looking like he's taking every little, you know, note from his dad as he's going through. Now he gonna teach his dad how to do the shit because he the greatest Mysterio in them. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Like I said, fairly entertained and everything. I really loved that match. I loved that match to a T. Everything about it and everything. Like I said, when he sit there and act like he got hurt, I really believed that he was hurt. I was
We were
like,
all
damn.
food.
I was like, I was like, how WWE about to spin this? Who's
Right.
about to come out now?
Yeah,
I was sitting over there waiting. On this day, I see clearly. Even though I had wishful
Right.
Yeah.
So, on to the next match and everything. I was sitting over here thinking about it and everything. I actually watched it back, and you can actually see the frustration on Stephanie Valkyrie's face in this match because she was because Nikki Bella was not doing it right, and she always had like Stephanie Valkyrie has an issue when they do the wrong. Like they don't do it, they don't be on their knees, and it's like I posted it in my story. She had like she's calling out, "Get on your knees!" And, like while she in the middle of doing it, and everything, then she gets frustrated. She was visually frustrated, like
yeah, man, it didn't look too good.
Right.
It looked too good. It didn't look too good.
Right.
It didn't look too good, and like I said, Nikki Bella just looked flat out stupid.
She did.
Looked like a fish out of water.
She
I was
did.
like, that's what she looked like right now, flat out.
Literally.
Yes. How much I really did enjoy the match because, like, for me, just being a fan of Stephanie Valkyrie, that she sit there and carried this match and made it still look good and still memorable, and I liked it a lot. I'm happy with it. Is it like a classic, a greatest of all time? Hell no, but it was watchable and it was doable. I give it an average. I give it a 7, maybe a 6.5 if I'm like I said if I got to go to lowest. But I enjoy it. But the fact is her frustration on how she wants to be great, she's critiquing herself and she knows what she's doing in the middle of the match. She got mad. Like I said, that speaks a lot for me as a fan, but for her, and values like she wants to put on a great product and everything. So yeah, it served its purpose. Get Nikki out of there. Get you a ballpark steak. The fuck to the back of the line.
Wow.
Go ahead, first lady. Talk about it.
I don't know why we're here. Like, why did this match even happen? I don't know why Nikki Bella is here. Like, okay, whatever. But yeah, it was an okay match. Something you'll see on Raw or SmackDown. Like, it's just
Bingo.
it was okay. Could have been better. Could have been somebody else. I mean, Stephanie, okay, yeah, you belong there. You got the title. It should have been a better opponent. So, yeah.
That's what we all agree on. We all said that in the middle of the match and during the match and after the match. Should have been a different opponent.
Yep.
Slim, talk to us about it.
It should have been, bro, Dolph Ziggler. It should have been me. I should have been taking the I would have did it right. I'm talking shit. Like I was saying last night while we was watching it, man. This is something that they could have did on Raw, bro.
Yeah.
This match was bathroom worthy, in the words of Rich. You know what I'm saying? We could have went to the bathroom on this match. You feel me? So, but I guess it was to show that Stephanie could carry a match. You know what I mean? Because I feel like this did absolutely nothing for her. You know what I mean? Her going up against Nikki Bella does nothing for her carrying this title. Because although Nikki Bella is a Hall of Famer, you know what I'm saying, as a tag team with her sister, her solo body of work says what? Nothing.
375 days as Divas champion.
Oh,
That part. That
Her
part. That part.
okay.
But her time has passed on that
time is
Exactly.
issue.
past though.
Exactly. Exactly. So yeah. Eh.
Go ahead, Rico. Talk about it.
I mean, yeah, like Cole just pointed out, she was had a nice little reign as Divas champion. But that title has been retired a long time ago. And this act that she is putting on with her Mean Girls act has been long past due. So, you know what, right? I'm sitting there and I'm watching the match. Okay, there were some good spots in there or whatever. She didn't like shit the bed like she did against Chelsea, but also it didn't deserve to be in the same pay-per-view as all the rest of these matches. It could have been easily a beginning of Raw match.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't gonna even put it in the main event because
Yeah.
like that was still,
Right.
whatever. The way I feel about it, like I am not a fan of current Nikki Bella, Nikki Mom Pants as I call her. Cause like she need to go home and take care of that kid or whatever. I get it. She probably out there just trying to number one, make some money to pay that alimony. I'm not gonna talk about that, Pete.
Y'all, why,
But
why
also,
y'all be saying
Damn.
that, bro?
but also,
Is that
but
true, bro?
also,
Like y'all say that all the time. Like this woman paying alimony for what? Who's she
She's
marrying?
paying. She's
She
paying.
do.
She's paying child support. She's paying alimony. Yeah, she's
Yep.
paying. Yeah, like the dude won.
Dang.
and also, like her coming back. Her coming back is also riding off the coattails of her former beau, John Cena. So it's
Clearly,
just
though.
like the
Clearly.
timing is all the way
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
I ain't buying it. It could have picked. We could have been anybody, man. I'd accepted B Fab in that spot instead of her. Like whatever, man. Like let's let's move on past Nikki Bella.
Yeah,
That's where I'm
definitely.
at with it.
Now, like the thing is, like I said, I understand why it was there because, like, only reason I understand it because it's there because, like I said, she turned on her and everything. But the only thing I said, WWE dropped the ball because they could have had Nikki win some matches going into
Hmm.
this and then turn on her, and then we'd be like, oh, okay, it's cool because that's the storyline. That's the only reason why it's here because it's the only storyline that they have. They don't have no other storyline. Jade doesn't have a storyline. Chelsea doesn't have a storyline. So it's just like, all right, cool. We need to add a women's match right there. It'll be right there, and it made sense. So, but
And
it's
like
just,
you
it's
said,
just filtered right.
she didn't win any of the matches except for the matches she was probably no. Matter of fact, she didn't even win when she tagged with Stephanie. So
No,
it's
she
like
lost
she
that.
was just there, like just
Yeah,
taking up space and being horrible. Like,
exactly. WWE didn't build this right. If they would have built it right and had her on at least a 3-4 match win streak and then turn on her and everything and be like, all right, cool. But like I said, I understand because that's the only storyline they had. They had to put a women's match right there. It made more sense.
I'd have accepted it. I'd have accepted it if they'd have won their tag match against the Judgment Day girls, and then she was like, you know what? I beat them. Thanks for helping me, but I want that title.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wouldn't.
that too.
I wouldn't accept it at all because why?
She had to
Why?
be on a
Nah,
win streak. She had to be on some type of
Like
win streak.
she got her
right.
ass kicked the entire time leading up to. No.
Yeah,
No.
it didn't make no sense.
No.
That's why I said, but I understand it because it was storyline, and they needed to put a story right there, and they needed you're supposed to put a women's match right there. So
Mhm.
yeah, so I get it, but yeah, they
Like,
just did it wrong.
like my
WWE booking did it wrong.
like my man said.
Stephanie held her place though. She did well. She always looked good. She always do what she's supposed to do. I'm not mad at her at all. I'm glad that we got to see her defend the title.
There you go. It's not sitting in catering. That's all that
Right.
matters right there. That is all
Right.
that matters right
All
there.
right,
And
fellas.
anyways, so we're sitting over here. Let's talk about the Grand Poobah right here. Let's talk about the main event right here.
Talk about the
Let's talk
what?
about the men's war games right here. Let's sit here and put asses in the seats. Let's sit here that everybody was looking forward to. They said it was going to be the greatest war games of all time, and I feel disappointed and everything. I'm pissed off about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sitting here. I'm not even going to set the tone for this one and everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Slim start this about
Why
how you feel about
why do I have to start this off, dog? Like man, listen, bro. Listen, bro. Listen. Okay? Because oh man. It was, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know how y'all feel about this match. I feel like this was just such a big fucking disappointment because like I'm disappointed in the men. You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, we got Brock for the first time in the men's war games. So I was really excited when I heard this man music. And y'all know I'm not the biggest Brock Lesnar fan. You know what I'm saying? I was hella excited when I heard this man music. So, boom. Cool. But everything else just fell flat for me, man. I wasn't that excited. Nothing really moved me until the masked man came in the ring and we was like, oh, who is this? Who is this? Who is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing that moved me is when this happened, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that had me like, oh my God. Is this Seth? Because I'm like, yeah, everybody knew he just got injured and things of that nature, but I'm like, is this Seth? Everybody has their theory about who this is.
I like how you did that.
You know what I'm saying? We can only sit back and see, but outside of that, I was a little disappointed in this match, man. And with the way it ended, it was like, what?
Yeah.
That's it?
The crowd booed.
Like,
the crowd booed.
That's it? So
the crowd booed.
And what's crazy is it's like over the last few years, the men's War Games match has kind of exceeded expectation. I don't know about y'all, but it has exceeded expectation almost every year. And yeah, this fell flat. This was flat.
It did.
I ain't gonna care.
It did. Especially with the roster it has in there. Yes, it fell flat like crazy.
Come on, bro. You see who in the ring. You can't tell me that this shouldn't have been. This should have blew the women out the water.
Should have been match of the year.
Honcho out. Yeah, because I can keep going about how I feel. Yeah, go ahead. Take the flow.
Go ahead, First Lady. It's on you.
So War Games Survivor Series was like one of my favorite PLEs, and it was a disappointment, especially the men's. Like, although I was struggling because I didn't get no sleep that day to stay up, really, the only thing I can remember is like Jey Uso was yeeting through the match. Like, what is going on? Like, and he was yeeting for a while.
My boy
I love Jay, but we didn't need that. We didn't need that. What else happened? It wasn't great. Mm-hmm. It wasn't great. The ending, I knew that was nothing memorable. Like when the mask figure or whatever, the guy in black, I knew it wasn't Seth. Like, he did Seth moves, but like, that's not Seth. Who the heck is it? I don't know. Y'all say it's whoever, Theory or whatever, but I don't know who that is. And then the ending was weird because Roman and Cody, what do you have an issue with Roman for? Like, it was just a lot going on. And
talk to your boy.
Yeah, I just don't know. What do you feel some type of way? Like, it was weird. Like, are they trying to start something there? But okay. Yeah, it was just a disappointment. Like, I hated it.
Go ahead, Rick.
There was a whole lot of repeat in this match. They had CM Punk climb the cage to go up into it. He was tired after that. They had Cody Rhodes climb the cage to come up into it. And like, they repeated the same thing that they did for the women's match, because I think Becky had to climb. No, was it AJ Lee had to climb in? So like, there was a whole lot of climbing the cage. The confusion for me was, and I know like you explained it, but like, they also said that if anybody left the ring, the match was over with. It didn't start. I get it. But there was a lot of confusion on that I'm seeing on the internet. Like, well, did they actually win that? Because Brock stepped out of the ring. Brock got his own set of rules. Anyway, like there was just so many things happening that was just like, what's really happening? You know what I mean? This all-star setup, we got Bronson Reed, we got Brock, we got uh, Braun Breaker, we got Logan Paul, we got Drew McIntyre. These boys are out there with Paul Heyman behind them, and the only one that stood out to me literally was Brock Lesnar. I'm sorry, Brock Lesnar and Braun Breaker. Of those two were the ones that stood out for me. For the other team, it was like an all-star team of all the best dudes and Jimmy, and then all of a sudden, like they had to go out there. And no, I'm just saying that because I'm saying that because they have the titles, right? Jimmy is clearly a good, good competitor. But it was just a whole lot of nothing. And I feel like I'm talking and I ain't saying nothing because that's how the match was. Jesus Christ,
literally.
Man. That match was pool cheese. I sit here and had, and that's my fault. I normally don't go into matches having high expectations for a match.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I know I don't get disappointed. But I got very disappointed in this match, man. We sit here and started off and everything good. Right here off rip, I would have changed the order. I would have had, and Rico, you touched on it. I would have had Drew McIntyre and CM Punk start this match off.
Yep.
Yeah. And that would have just been fired just to start off the match.
Yep.
And CM Punk was winded coming into the match and everything. I'm looking up. I'm like, man, I hope his dog is all right.
Yeah.
He grabbed the dog stuff and everything. I'm like, man, I hope his dog is all right. And everything. I was more worried about his dog than him coming into the match.
He was.
Then you sit here and carry it over and everything. I'm like, man, all right, cool. Started off cool and everything, nothing great. Then I really got worried about Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker sit here and landed on his neck and everything. And yes, I know he was really hurt because he was holding his neck after the fact. The cameraman did his job to keep the camera off of him doing it and everything. So you know he's really hurt off that shit.
Yeah.
All right, cool. The thing that pissed me off, I'm sorry and everything, and y'all know y'all about to hear it too. Fucking Jey Uso fucking yeeting in the beginning, middle of the match. It was no need. It was no need. It was no need for that. It was no need for him to do that. And everything, I get it. People tired. Braun Breaker got hurt. And then, he up there yeeting and having a good time. And then Brock Lesnar come out.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Brock about to kill us.
Yeah.
All right, Brock only had his little shine and everything, and then he was done. He collected a paycheck. He had fired a couple of people and suplexed a few people. He didn't even do as most of suplexes he ever did. Yep. And it was done. Roman came out. Yeah, he went outside the cage. They had their little spiel. All right, let the Wargames begin.
Logan Paul could have had a bunch of spots in that match.
Yes,
Logan
Paul it was no high flying.
It was no high
flying. It wasn't nothing big. It wasn't nothing. And then you sit here and be like, all right, cool. When the War Game started, it was only a few minutes. Because then that shadowy figure came in. And then it was over.
The what?
1, 2, 3.
What?
And I'm like, that's all?
No, Cole. What came in? The what?
Shadowy figure. That's all we got.
Yes. And it's pissy because every other time that a shadowy figure has come out, they've revealed themselves. Who is this guy? Like, why are y'all doing this, man? You know what I mean?
So they're trying to sit here and have they're trying to have the IWC talking, which they're doing. They are doing it. We are talking. The whole IWC is talking about it. We talking about it. Everybody out there talking about it. They doing their job, but the fucking match was terrible. It was absolute garbage. No cinema. Garbage. It was trash.
Right.
It was weak as hell. People talking about, oh yeah, it was a good match and everything because they further storylines. And the storylines was great going into it and everything. So we're going to get a product after the fact. You still could have did it. The match didn't deliver.
No,
like seriously. Hold up to it.
Seriously.
And like there was a promise that something in this match was gonna lead into WrestleMania.
And we got it in the stalest way, bro.
We got it in the stalest, exactly. You got it.
Stalest way. Roman telling Cody, this is the last time we'll ever team. Just know that I got you. we got a preview or a glimpse of what could possibly be coming at WrestleMania in the stalest way ever, bro.
Dallas. So you know it's gonna be Braun Breaker versus CM Punk, and then it's gonna be Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns.
What the hell was Cody Rhodes' problem with Roman? And they say, God damn, Cody, he ain't even do nothing to you,
mad
man.
at him
He
for
ain't
what?
bother you the whole time. He ain't you
Right.
elbow CM Punk. Like I said, ain't nobody had a problem with you. He over there like trying to get you up. Don't touch me.
I don't need your help. I don't need your help getting up off the ground. I can get myself up
Yeah,
off
that
the
was
I
Randall.
don't need your help. I don't need your help, but you just live over there looking mad. You don't even look.
Point
You don't
around
even
here.
look right being mad. You don't
your
even, he
black
didn't even
eye.
look right being mad.
with your black eye.
Yeah.
Hold on. We gonna bring that back. Hey, we gonna
And we
bring
all know I love Cody Rhodes,
gonna
but it
bring
just
it
didn't
back.
look right. Like you said, it was just so stale. Look at him.
Look at him.
Like even Roman, like, dog, what's your problem?
What's
That's what
your
Roman look
issue?
like right now. Dog, what's your problem?
What's your issue with me, dog? I ain't did
What's
nothing.
wrong? That's exactly how Roman looked right there in that picture. Like, whoa, chill out, dog. What's wrong with you?
Come on, B.
Take it easy, man. It's easy, man. Like, God damn.
What's the
So,
last
you sit up and get, okay, we're about to get Cody versus Roman 3, the rubber match. Then you're
Yeah.
going to get here, get CM Punk versus Braun Breaker. All right, cool. All right. I'm not really happy about that. I'd rather have CM Punk versus Roman. That's what I'd rather have. And put the heavyweight championship more and make that more prestige than the undisputed title. Roman already did that already. So it's just like, all right, cool. Let's sit here and open and get that prestige and that title.
Yeah.
It was just whack. Now, like I said, very
was
lackluster,
whack.
disappointing. Paul Heyman sitting over there says it's going to be the greatest War Games match. And like I said, it's arguably the greatest War Games roster that has ever been assembled since 2019, since it's been going on. And it just didn't deliver.
And it was the greatest pile of crap in a match is what it was.
Yes. And like I said, and I told people, like, yes, it is the worst War Games match. Has been the worst War Games match. No, it hasn't. It furthers storylines. The storyline is great.
That's how they sound.
Outside, okay, so let's talk about it for the men. Let's talk about it. Outside of Roman and Cody, what storyline was furthered last night?
That's what I'm saying. You got Braun Breaker because Braun Breaker pinned CM Punk, so he's going to sit here and hold up.
So he gonna say, "I need a title shot." Okay, cool. That was already a given, though. We had already been saying him and Bronson Reed should be getting title shots.
Yeah. And
So
Bronson
now
Reed, I don't give a damn what nobody say, because me and Slim been saying this. Bronson Reed should have a title shot above Braun Breaker. I don't care what nobody say. Period.
I agree. I agree.
Come on,
Big Bronson Reed did not. He didn't. What he said, I heard him in an interview day before. He said that their goal is to go out there and put on a bigger match than they did the year before. Nobody jumped off the top of the cage.
not
in that
one
match,
person.
man. Logan Paul could have did that, and I was looking forward to that at least being done.
Cody jumped off the top.
It didn't happen.
Cody did jump off the top. Yeah, he did.
See,
I ain't gonna lie.
that's
I ain't gonna
how
lie.
trash it was because I forgot.
Jimmy and Bronson definitely played the background a lot of this match just because last year they was the ones who put their body on the line a lot of the match and end up with broken toes and ankles and shit. So yeah.
Bronson
Logan
Reed
Paul
came
could have
in
did
there,
that.
He did his five tsunamis, and yeah, he was
That
chill.
was it.
He was chill. He didn't do nothing else.
And he did them directly from the top rope, right, Slim?
That's funny.
But like you said, though,
Yeah, it
outside
is.
of that, like okay, let's sit here and say because my prediction was to have what Bronson Reed versus Brock Lesnar. That was my prediction to have. And now,
Okay.
if they
No,
go the
you
next
said
way-
Brian Breaker versus
No,
Brock Lesnar, right?
Braun Breaker, my bad. Braun Breaker
Yeah.
versus
I did not.
Brock Lesnar. That was my prediction. Now that everything is just twisted, who does Brock Lesnar face now? Who does Jimmy and Jay face? Like I said, who like what else is going on? You only got two storylines.
These are really
I
great
thought we was
questions.
gonna sit here and have a whole big thing out of this.
These are really great.
And yeah, like you said, leading into it.
After Cody's promo and everything, Paul Heyman, you set him up and I knock him down and everything.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be something huge like that. But it's not.
Yeah.
It ain't. It's a
And then leading into it, like you said, what's gonna happen with the Usos? Right when Jimmy was like, "I done put myself in on the team," and Jay gave him that look, like, "What the fuck? Are they gonna play off of that? Is that gonna turn into something?"
And
Like,
that's
there
what they
is
said.
nothing.
They're setting up for another feud. They're gonna end up feuding with each other some type of way. Cool, good. Give me something better than that shit last year, because that was trash last year. So
yeah,
hopefully they
yeah.
do set up for a better feud and have a better match.
No, for real. And then listen though, if they could do that so right, man? They could do that so right, man. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like that match could be done so right. Get them boys 25 minutes, man. 25
Yeah,
minutes and let them cook, bro. Usos could produce a 4.5 star 5 match in 25 minutes.
exactly. You ain't getting 25 minutes though. You probably get like give 15.
No, you know what I'm saying? Give them 18.
10 to 15 minutes.
Give
Yeah.
'em 18.
15 minutes is good because they only had 8 minutes at WrestleMania and that was trash.
Right.
They only had
Yeah.
eight. They only had 8 minutes last year and it was Super Kick Party and that was trash. That was garbage and I didn't like it. Like I said, I had high expectations for that match. I thought they was gonna steal the show. I thought it was gonna be better than Bret and Owen at
Yeah.
WrestleMania. That's how much. That's how better I thought it was gonna be and everything. So now,
I had them on the.
all right,
I was just thinking about Jeff and Matt the whole time. So yeah,
Jeff and Matt was trash. It did not deliver. That was weak as hell at WrestleMania. That
I,
match was weak as hell too. That was another garbage ass match.
I just
I thought they
to
was
make
gonna
a smile.
supersede Bret and Owen WrestleMania 10, the greatest opening match of WrestleMania history. I thought that's why I thought they was gonna supersede that.
I didn't think it was that bad.
Who?
Jeff and Matt.
Matt Hardy.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I know
They even say that match was terrible.
it wasn't the greatest match, but yeah, I
Yeah,
was young.
they were supposed to steal the show. They were supposed to whoop some ass and
Yeah,
everything. They were supposed to kick ass that match, and it didn't. Didn't deliver and everything. But they delivered. They delivered in their next match, but at WrestleMania they didn't deliver.
So the
But
other thing that it furthered the storyline on was, is there possibly another addition to the Vision?
yeah.
so,
And that
so with that being
speculation
said,
on who this.
so outside of the dirt sheets and outside of everything,
Question of the
let's
week.
sit here and let's sit here and go by everybody's opinion in here. Who should be mass figure? Who should be this person?
Question
Rico, I'll
of the
let you
week.
kick this one off. Who should be the mass figure?
Hmm.
I mean, I don't have any other thoughts on who it could have been other than Austin Theory. That was the one person we had said was going to possibly be in there. That's the only person I could think of that could benefit from it. Um, so that's what I'm gonna go with. I hadn't really thought much about it up until this point, right? So I'm going
We've
with the
had
easy answer.
we've had mass figures that didn't take off their stuff and then ended up being a person that was actually smaller than that mass figure or bigger than that mass figure. So that's what I
Right.
say. It could go it could go any way and everything. It's like, okay, that person couldn't show up. So we're gonna sit here and have you go out. But this
Yeah.
is who this person gonna be. So that's why I said, like, yeah, it could be anybody. I said, but who would like to have? So you said Austin, you thinking just Austin did.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna just run with that because that's the one that we had
Yeah.
already said in there, and I didn't think anybody. Don't nobody else fit to me, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it could be. There's a lot of people that could fit.
A lot of people
That's
that
First lady, talk to him, baby.
maybe,
Hair blowing in the wind.
maybe not.
First, first lady,
I don't know.
talk.
I don't know who it might be. Like I have nothing. I have nothing. Like it's just random because everybody was already there. So this is somebody who just I don't know. Who knows? I guess it could be
Yep.
theory. I don't have any like somebody that I'm like, oh my god, I want them a part of the vision or this and that. Yeah.
Y'all taking the fun out of this.
I'm sorry.
Y'all
Like I
taking
just don't like other
y'all taking
than
the
Okay.
fun out of this.
yeah. It just yeah.
Because, like I said, it's not like I said. If I was a betting man, I'd bet on theory. But like I said, just sit here and just say, like, what if it ain't? Who could it be? Or who would you want it to be? Go
Who would
ahead,
I?
Slim Doggy.
Who would I want it to be? Hmm. So of course, we as we keep talking about it, we all wanted it. We wanted Theory to be a member, a part of the vision. We wanted Theory to be a member, a part of this group from the jump. But if I had somebody who I could just be like, you know what, put him in there. He a good. He will fit.
Ooh,
Hmm.
I just thought of somebody.
Hmm.
You missed your chance.
You
What
did.
No, I'm saying.
Denzel
I'm
say
just
on training
saying.
day? Nah, nah,
Ooh,
nah. You fucked that
ooh,
up. You know,
ooh.
Okay.
Okay, so listen.
Come back to me after. Come back to
No,
me
no,
afterwards,
no,
bro.
no.
Like I
So
got,
check it.
to
Check it, right?
If y'all don't say this person, go ahead.
Check it. He's been getting misused and abused. He's been getting mistreated and beaten. And he's a seasoned vet, so he could guide, so to speak. You know what I mean? Because he's always been used as the muscle with anybody he has partnered with. What if he was the lead? And now I'm talking about Drew McIntyre.
But Drew McIntyre was in the match, and that was the
I'm
thing,
talking
right?
about, yeah, yeah, damn.
Drew McIntyre was in
In
the
the match, but
match.
we're talking about being a masked man and everything. Okay, yeah, I'm just, uh, damn, thinking about who's not in the match, who on the roster, who that we don't like,
That's what I said.
who else
Everybody
is
was
in
there.
catering?
I
Exactly,
have
Right.
who's
I
in
have two
catering?
people.
Totally, go with it.
So
Cause I
check,
got somebody. If you
uh,
don't say the person,
yeah,
go.
Like I said, I got two people that I sit here and run with and go with this and everything. And I'm gonna start right here. I'm starting with Trick Williams. And I put Trick Williams right
Okay.
there. Like I said, you
Okay.
sit here and have some new talent, some new blood getting in there and everything to
Mm-hmm.
sit here and be like, all right, cool. Like I said, and I'm thinking outside of Austin Theory. Like I said, Austin Theory is the number one. But like I said,
yeah,
let's sit here and
Right.
just say it's not him. Like I said, Trick
Okay.
Williams, number one.
yeah. Whoop that trick
Two,
now.
two. I'm sorry, I'm being biased. I said Trick, you gotta go with Mello. Trick Mello. You gotta go with Mello right
Mm-hmm.
here. And put Mello right there.
Ooh.
And everything. And that will be phenomenal for him, his career, to get him back boosted and more relevant than what the hell he's been doing. He put on a stellar match against Gunther the other day, and you sit here and propel him to the next level and have him going up there in the upper echelons. Now he got a mouthpiece with him to push him up. Now,
Yeah.
third,
That's
like
a
I
good.
said, this right here is a reach. This right here is a reach. I'm reaching. Going back to 2020. He's in a different wrestling company, but I don't know his contract says because he ain't been wrestling. But it's back to 2020. Buddy Murphy.
Ooh, Buddy
Ooh.
Matthews.
Buddy Matthews. But I had to use the WWE name. Back to Buddy
Yeah.
Murphy and
Okay.
everything. Him and Seth Rollins go back. He was a part of that Monday Night Messiah group and everything. Why
He
not?
was. He was.
Even though Austin Theory was in there too. But yeah, still Buddy Murphy was right there too as well. And that would be phenomenal and fire. But that's my reach
Agreed.
right there. Go ahead.
Agreed. And
Go ahead.
mine's is the reach too. And I was thinking of like somebody that I would love to see step up into the main roster, and that would be the North American champ, the current mixed
Ooh.
tag champ. Yeah,
Ooh.
Ethan Page. Ethan
Ooh, that would be
Page.
fire. That
Ethan
would be
Page.
fire.
Oh.
Because he is healed by no, like every aspect of him is healed, and that would be a great way to bring him up into it. But like he got so many storylines happening. If that was me, that would be the person that I would pick for
That
sure.
would be fire though. Have Ethan Page all ego right there and boost off his star power that he has right now because everybody's clamoring for him to make it to the main roster right now. That would
Yeah.
be just so
Yeah.
fire
That'd
right
be fire. And it's a mouthpiece pause other than Paul Heyman because Bronson can talk. Braun Breaker is trash on the mic. We all know that. I'm gonna say it until
Yeah.
he gets better. I love what he can do in the ring, but when he grabs a microphone, it's like, put it down, sir, please.
Mhm.
So, yeah, Ethan Page can
Ethan
really
could talk.
talk. So, yeah, yeah,
Yes. And that would be fire. That would be dope. I love that read. I
yeah.
love
There you go.
that.
Thank you. Like being put on the spot early on, I was like, I can't think of nobody, but yeah, that would be the person that I would love to see.
That would be fire. I would love that right there. But that would be dope. Like I said, it's probably the common consensus that it is going to be Austin Theory. And I'm fine with that too,
Hmm.
because I really am an Austin Theory fan. I was when he was at. You could go back and rewind the old school Coley's Corner episodes. I was a big fan of Austin Theory when he was getting pushed to the moon. Like, yes, he is that heel that we need. He needs to come back bringing the camera and the selfie stuff. That was dope. That was working for him. And it was dope as hell. So we see where it goes with that. But this right here has been another great episode of Ringside Mafia.
Yeah,
Year
Ringside Mafia.
anniversary, man. Year
talk about it,
anniversary,
man.
man.
Talk
Yeah,
about it,
man.
man.
It's been a
Everybody running
year.
in a year. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we haven't been shooting for a year, but we've been together for a year. And like I said, it's been
Right.
nothing but great. Like I said, and then the good times will keep continuing growing, and the good times will roll. And let the beat goes on. The beat goes on.
They gonna
Goes on.
keep rolling. You heard? So check this out, man. When can we be looking forward to having Coley's Corner back, sir? Because when the new year comes, you will only have 4 months.
And the Coley's Corner been back, man. Well, it ain't been back. It was back last week.
Yeah.
But I know who the masked man was.
Oh,
It was
okay.
King Coley.
Oh shoot.
Oh yeah, it was King Coley. But yeah, Coley's Corner is going to be back. It will be back on Tuesday. Like I said, it will be there. I'll have nothing to do on Tuesday. I will be back. I don't have no preparation and training going on Tuesday. So Coley's Corner will be going on Tuesday. As far as the consistency going, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, but yeah, Coley's Corner will be back on Tuesday. Like I said, I can guarantee that. We can guarantee stamp this right here on Tuesday. It will be here, and we will be rolling, and we'll be having a good time because I will be covering the same thing I'm covering right now and more because we will have Monday Night Raw, and we should have some type of storyline going into Saturday Night Main Event and to the Royal Rumble. So yeah, let's keep that going. Get the good times going with that and everything. But Ringside Mafia is banging. Year anniversary.
It's Friday. It's Friday. Season 3. Wrestling with Ready will be back. Full in effect, man. Live coming to your screen on IG, man. So make sure y'all tapping in as well, man. Yeah,
Tapping in.
And my man Slim might be pulling double duty and going live on Twitch right after that. That's crazy. That's crazy work.
Absolutely. Got to, man. Got to. We're gonna prep for SmackDown. We're gonna get on Twitch and talk crap while we watching it. You dig? That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, make sure y'all there. Because his last SmackDown was just me and him talking to each other.
It was.
Jumped in there for a hot second.
But pull up, man. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, man. Go ahead and follow the Twitch, man. Y'all know what to do.
Yeah,
Can't call it what you gonna when they see you in the streets, boy.
When you see me in the street, you know to holler, talk to me, baby. December 13th, I'm winning this title.
Hold on, wait. Before we go, tell him, Cole.
December 13th, man. Make sure you come see your mans, man. If you out here in the Michigan, Detroit metropolitan area, come check out your boy at Royal Oak. December 13th. Your man is in the main event in a 6-man ladder match. I'm winning this gold, man. I'm coming home with the title. I will be great. The women like me. I'm dipped in butter. Like I said, man, I'm coming to win. I ain't coming to lose. I'm putting on the show.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Talk about it, man.
Hey,
I went to
December
Home Depot
13th. December
Depot
13th, SCW Superior Championship Wrestling. We got Winter Mania coming up. We got a main event of the ladder match with your boy King Coley going up there for the Interstate Championship. Y'all better show up. Let's get it going, baby. Yeah!
You sound like a big choo-choo train.
Yeah, talk about it, man.
Talk to me, baby. And we out.
You know we going.